Amelia Bedelia, Unleashed, by Herman Parish. Pictures by Lynn. Chapter 11. Bust into Show. There was a dog show every year in Amelia Bedelia's town. At first, it seemed as though this was going to be like all the rest. Dog owners were whirling around backstage, combing, brushing, fussing, primping, and preening until their dogs were ready for the moment in the spotlight. Spectators, friends, and family took their seats in the arena, filling it with delicious anticipation. Something, however, was wrong. It was Pierre. Amelia Bedelia and Charlie had snuck Pierre in his dog carrier and into the car. Luckily, Charlie's mom hadn't noticed his new look. Unluckily, they had dropped the crate on Charlie's foot, and now they had to sneak Pierre into the show. They didn't want him to be disqualified before it even started. I picked up tickets for Amelia Bedelia's parents, said Charlie's mom, so I'll go join them. We will see you both after the show. This is your day, Charlie. I'm sure you'll knock everyone's socks off. Amelia Bedelia imagined the arena filled with flying socks, raining down on Pierre and Charlie as the crowd cheered. Okay, bye, Mom, said Charlie. He opened his eyes wide and gave Amelia Bedelia a panicked look. Normally, you don't have to sneak a prize-winning poodle into a dog show. How were they ever going to get Pierre out of his crate past all the other dogs, owners and handlers and judges, without anyone noticing that half of him was fluffy white, purebred champion poodle, and the other half was a mascot with a motorcycle gang. For a motorcycle gang. Charlie kneeled down to open the door of the crate and winced as he leaned on his foot. I'm going to walk Pierre to his spot and hope no one is looking, he said to Amelia Bedelia. Is the coast clear? Amelia Bedelia, a puzzled look came over Amelia Bedelia's face. Is the coast clear? She repeated. How would I know the weather is at the beach? All I know is that everyone seems to be watching us. This will never work, Charlie said. Plus, my foot is killing me. Hey, you two, a voice boomed. Charlie and Amelia froze. Then they turned around. How are you guys? Asked Diana. Phew, said Amelia Bedelia. You gave us twin freakouts. I thought you were coming to arrest us. We came to wish you good luck, said Diana. Do you need help? Asked Eric. We sure do, said Charlie. He pointed at a spot across the room. We need to get Pierre way over there without anyone seeing him. Gotcha, said Eric. We want to get the dog out of the box without letting the cat out of the bag. That utterly confused Amelia Bedelia, but Charlie said, exactly, so she figured it must be all right. Okay, said Eric, one step at a time. Here we go. Come, Pierre, said Charlie, limping as he let Pierre out of the crate. Diana and Eric walked next to Pierre on one side, and Amelia Bedelia and Charlie walked next to Pierre on the other side. Fun, it's a Pierre sandwich, said Amelia Bedelia. Once they had finally crossed the crowded room, Charlie pointed to the spot reserved for them, and Pierre lay down with his perfect poodle side down up. Amazing, said Eric with a laugh. If I didn't know better, I'd never guessed that Pierre had a wild side. Pierre is the best, said Amelia Bedelia. Charlie, said Diana. Diana, are you going to be the handler for Pierre? I usually am, said Charlie, but my foot really hurts and I'm sure it will be okay in a minute, but would you be his handler? Well, said Diana, how about Amelia Bedelia? Pierre knows and trusts her. Great, said Charlie. That sounds good to me. That sounds crazy to me, said Amelia Bedelia. I've never shown a dog in my life. You'll be terrific, said Diana. It's simple. Just do whatever the judges tell you and Pierre to do. Just then an announcer called for Pierre's group. Charlie touched up Pierre's perfect poodle side with a brush. He touched up Pierre's wonderful wild side with a comb and some spit. Amelia Bedelia looked more nervous than Pierre. Would you like to comb your hair too? Asked Charlie. Amelia Bedelia looked at the spitty comb. No, thank you, she said, giggling. We'll be cheering in the sand, said Eric. Good luck, said Diana. Have fun. Before she knew what had happened, Amelia Bedelia was in line with the other dogs and handlers. She realized that she knew most of them. Sherlock was there, so was the jogger and her Jack Russell Terrier, the Maltese and her owner. Even Gladys was there, cradling baby in her arms. Congratulations, Gladys said. You finally got your dog. Not yet, said Amelia Bedelia. I'm helping a friend. Good luck, said Gladys, as she put her baby down. May the best dog win. Ladies and gentlemen, said the announcer, we proudly present our final group of the evening. Pierre looked up at Amelia and Bedelia. She looked down at him. He wagged his tail twice. Then the lights dimmed in the arena. The spotlight came on, and the curtain parted, and Amelia, Bedelia, and Pierre bounded out to face the judges. And that is the end of Chapter 11. Chapter 12. Two sides, too many. First off, the judges had all the dogs run in a line in the same direction to examine how well they moved. This showed off Pierre's perfect poodle side beautifully. The judges looked pleased. The crowd roared its approval. I can do this, thought Amelia and Bedelia. I am doing this. Announcers named Bob and Mulaney described the action for the fans. Their voices filled the arena. Bob, Mulaney, this last group of dogs is what we've all been waiting for. They're the cream of the crop. Mulaney, that's right, Bob. Any dog here could easily take home the trophy. Look at that bloodhound. I'd hate to have him on my trail. That tiny Maltese is a gem. I wish my hair looked that good, Bob. We all do, Mulaney. What a cutie. Sherlock is being followed by the Jack Russell Terrier, another favorite with the crowd. Listen to that applause. That's a little dog with tons of personality. Here comes another star, Pierre, the French Standard Poodle. I remember him from last year. There's nothing standard about Pierre. He towers over the tiny Yorkshire Terrier. That Yorkie is baby. Adorable. Now the judges are having them reverse direction, showing off another side of these champions to the very enthusiastic crowd. Audiences began to applaud, but gradually the applause petered out. The crowd buzzed. Something was different. Something was wrong. Up in the stands, Charlie's mom appeared to be the most perplexed of all. She looked at Amelia Bedelia's parents. Where's Pierre? She asked. I can see Amelia Bedelia, said Amelia Bedelia's father, but I can't see Pierre. I must need new glasses. I see Amelia Bedelia too, said her mom, but I can't see Pierre either. I must finally need glasses. No, you don't, said Charlie's mom. She was looking through binoculars. Your eyes are fine. Pierre has been replaced by a big black dog. Bob, the judges are confused. So am I, Mulaney. Now the judges are conferring, scratching their heads, shaking their heads. They're counting. Looks like one's missing. A judge is missing. No, Bob, a dog is missing. Good grief, it appears Pierre, the poodle, has vanished. She's been replaced by a large black dog. Let's see what the judges do, Bob. This is what the judges did. They directed Amelia Bedelia to walk back and forth, to and fro. The crowd gasped, then totally fell silent. Amelia Bedelia smiled and patted Pierre on the head. At first, Amelia Bedelia's parents didn't know what to think. When their daughter turned the poodle one way, he was a white and fluffy. When she turned him the other, he was black and curly. Oh, said Amelia Bedelia's father, I get it. One side is standard poodle and the other side is poodle that has been stepped in. Amelia Bedelia's mother laughed harder than she ever laughed in her life. At last, her father said, You laughed at one of my jokes. Pierre, my man, you rock, yelled Eric. He jumped up and began to clap and chant Pierre's name. Pierre, Pierre, Pierre. Pierre, 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 shouted Amelia Bedelia's parents. Pierre, Pierre, shouted Amelia Bedelia's mother. Pierre, Pierre, shouted the crowd. Amelia Bedelia could see Charlie peeking out from behind the curtain. She beckoned him to come and join her, and when he did, Pierre jumped up, wagged his face, and Pierre wagged his tail. And he couldn't stop wagging. And the crowd cheered and chanted even louder, Pierre, Pierre, Pierre. And that is the end of Chapter 12. I will see you all for the next chapter. Sorry my voice was a little gravelly and rough. It's because it's early morning, and this is the only time I had to do it this morning. So that's that, and thank you all for joining, and I will see you for the next chapter.